Greetings everyone. I am Ngabuto Nicholas Mabena. Daily Maverick. Here's an interesting article. You might want to Google that article, read it. It was published on the 7th of March 2025, titled High Court Rules Cape Town Home Affairs Screeners Who Reject Applications Are Acting Unlawfully. When you go to the Department of Home Affairs offices to make applications, there are officials that screen and check your document. These officials would, if they think that your documents are not properly organized, they will turn you away, refusing you to submit your application. This then forced the law firm, which represents a number of its clients, to go to the Cape Town High Court ask the court to compel the Department of Home Affairs that the screeners, as they are known in the Department of Home Affairs, who are actual officials of the Department of Home Affairs, should accept these applications, because the argument is that they have no right to refuse any application. But the Department of Home Affairs is arguing that in terms of the checklist, they do have the right. So the court has then ruled that they act unlawful. It says, part of the article, the Western Cape High Court ruled on Thursday that screeners at the Cape Town Home Affairs offices cannot refuse to accept the public's application forms that they believe are defective. The Western Cape High Court has ruled that screeners at Home Affairs offices who turn people away and refuse to take applications that they deem to be defective are acting unlawfully and outside the scope of their jobs. The case before the court was brought by an immigration lawyers firm and attorneys representing a number of their clients. It says the applicants challenged a practice by the Department of Home Affairs to screen and then access to people who wish to file applications in terms of the Citizenship Act and or Births and Deaths Registration Act. The focus of the case was specifically on Cape Town Home Affairs, but in her ruling, Judge Constance Nziweni said the general question was whether the department's screeners could turn people away if they believed their application was defective. It then says, the article continues that that is now talks about the clients who were turned away at the Department of Home Affairs in terms of what the assistance that they were seeking from the Department of Home Affairs. Says one of the applicants who was turned away was trying to do a late registration of her birth, but she was told only people with South African parents could apply. A man who held dual citizenship in Namibia and South Africa was turned away with the claims that he was an illegal foreigner. Then another man was turned away for not providing additional verification of his permanent residence permit. This is in spite of the fact that a copy of his permit was included in his application and an original verification of the permit obtained from the department. Another person was turned away when an official stated she needed fingerprint clearance from the South African Police Service for her application, even though the law does not stipulate this. Two others were turned away after officials claimed that their parents wrongfully and fraudulently obtained permanent residence and or citizenship. They were informed that they were illegal foreigners and were refused help. Another applicant was turned away when officials claimed she needed to bring a DNA test proving that her father is South African and a form signed by her father. Yet another was prohibited from submitting her papers. So the court had this application And the judge then suggested, in her ruling, suggested that when a screener finds an application to be defective, but the member of the public disagrees, the application should be dispatched to the Pretoria hub to a specific point that handles applications that are primarily viewed as being non-compliant. She made an order that officials' refusal to accept applications they deem to be defective is unlawful. You might have experienced this in any of the offices of the Department of Home Affairs, where the screeners, that is the officials who screen your documents, refused you to make a submission. Please write in the comment section, like this video, subscribe to this YouTube channel. But for more details, please read this article on Daily Maverick, as I said, published on the 7th of May 2025, titled High Court Rules Cape Town Home Affairs Screeners who reject applications are acting unlawfully. Have a nice weekend. Goodbye.